Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders in Great Millstone who rule well, teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers who labor in this truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Shalom to you, brothers, and very few sisters believing this truth wholeheartedly. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, so I'm going to make this brief. The spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. But as I read this headline in this article, it just continues to uh, give you the spirit of knowing that the Lord is going to cast more and more judgment, man. It says major storms to bring feet of snow, heavy rain, and possible tornadoes. I'm not going to read the whole thing. It's a pretty lengthy article, but it's talking about how throughout the U.S., from the West Coast all the way to the Midwest and to the South, you know, the East Coast is going to get hit slightly, but not as much as those regions and part of the country. They're going to get hit with with severe weather, from tornadoes hitting the South, uh, snow hitting the West, the Midwest, rain, right? See, the blockbuster storm will begin in the West with heavy snows, gusty winds, coastal flooding, then move eastward, threatening potential blizzard conditions in the Midwest and tornadoes in the South, all right? So we got extreme snowfalls likely across the Sierra and Northern California ranges on Saturday. The Weather Prediction Center said, adding that prolific snowfall rates of 3 inches per hour are expected in the Sierra Nevada, accumulating to more than 5 feet through Sunday in some areas. So we know when it comes with this severe weather, you have power outages, people, a lot of things happen, man. And you're going to see more and more of these things coming to pass. Like, they've been predicting a dark, cold winter. This may be that winter, and if you don't have your things in order, if you're not doing the things that's pleasing unto the Lord might wipe you out. The Lord might destroy you and kill you, man. This shit is serious, man. It's serious. It's going to get, like the elder Adam always said, it's going to get dangerously serious. It's some serious business, man. And the Lord, it's a terrible thing. It's a fearful thing, Salakia, to fall in the hands of our living power, man. Who's every morning he wakes up. This is me roughly paraphrasing. You know what? Let me get that actually. Every morning, man, and a lot of people want to be put to death, man. And Salakia, Zephaniah 3:5. The Lord. The Salakia Zephaniah 3:5. The just Lord is in the midst thereof. He will not do iniquity. Every morning do he bring his judgment to light. He faileth not, but the unjust knoweth no shame. All right, because you're gonna get caught in your shame, man. And that's, it's like when you go into that word nakedness, it's shame. But when you get caught, in your shame, you're embarrassed. But see, the Lord is gonna destroy you, man, in your shame. And we pray, Adawan Ratazah, man, the Lord don't destroy us, man. We hope for elect. All right, but you see the things is going to happen. Things is coming to pass. And more people are going to go without, man. It's going to go without. Go without light. Go without food. Already the energy prices are soaring. Just the other day at work, my boss was like, his electric bill went almost up 75%. He went from paying almost $200 and some change a month to almost paying $400 a month. Almost doubled. Almost went up 100%. You see? And he said it's only him and his significant other, and they always at work. You see how that works? Imagine a family that got children, man, and they using it. See these things is about to starting to be at people's doorstep. Whether if you are not an elite, if you're not part of that class where it doesn't really affect you, there people, even the so-called middle class, is being depleted, man. They're going to be considered the poor. All right, and imagine the people that's at the bottom, that they're already considered the poor. They're going to be ones who's going to be out here on these streets, homeless, man. All right, so, man, it's going to get ugly. It's going to continue to get ugly. And just pray the Lord continue to deal with you if he's dealing with you. And if he's not dealing with you, man, just pray that the Lord does intervene, you know, and deal with you, man. If you happen to be an Israelite, you know, because the other nations, they're gonna get their judgment, and it's getting real out here, man. And people they don't see it, man. They just think it's another storm and stuff like that. Yeah, they may be right, but see, these things is only gonna make their living conditions much more harder. People gonna die. People gonna get put to death, man. All right, so with that, I ain't gonna hold you any longer, man. Just doing what the Lord commanded us to do and be on that watchtower and warn the flock, man. Just continue to just stay and be ready to that battle, man. Be a soldier for this, man. Be ready to the battle, man. Roughly paraphrasing, man, because this is going to continue to get. It's going to continue. Things are going to continue to ramp up, man, in the world, and the Lord is starting to visit this place, man, with his plagues, his pestilences, right? Right? You're going to start seeing these things happening more and more frequently, man. All right? So with that, I pray this lesson was Salakia, I pray this lesson was edifying through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, calling him like Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Shalom to the whole